ERC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
Hey, this is James Spann. This is the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Wednesday, the 15th day of October. Another sunny and warm day today, but big changes coming up right around the corner. Let's look out the window with the Skycam network this afternoon. We'll begin with a look at the view coming from downtown Birmingham. That's our camera on top of the Daniel Building, looking back off to the east, a few scattered clouds around. Pretty much the same sky from Jasper. That's the view up in Walker County from the top of the King Building. And from Mount Cheaha, hardly a cloud in the sky. We're looking west from the restaurant there on Alabama's highest mountain, just south of Anniston. Well, again today, the upper ridge is the story here, keeping us warm and dry. But note the cold trough out west and that cooler air getting close. And boy, what a thermal gradient. You can see temperatures in the upper 70s and low 80s here. But look at Texas. You go from Houston, they're in the 80s, to Amarillo in the Panhandle, where they are in the 50s. And that cold front is running from near Little Rock down to about Houston, and that's due in here late tomorrow night and early Friday morning, and that will bring a pretty good shot of cool air for the weekend. Look at the QPF graphic. This is the expected rain across the country for the next 5 days. This is valid through Monday morning of next week, and I think that's right. I think that's right on it, amounts of about a quarter inch. And again, most of the showers probably tomorrow night into Friday morning. Tropical weather scene, we've got a hurricane out there. That's Omar, that's in the eastern Caribbean, and Tropical Depression 16, that's in the western Caribbean. Closer look at Omar. The system will be moving northeast, and it will be affecting Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands. The track carries it across that region, then up into the open Atlantic, well east of Bermuda. By Monday morning of next week, it's up there in the North Atlantic as a subtropical system. And Tropical Depression 16 is going to scoot across the coast of Honduras and mainly produce a lot of heavy rain, maybe flooding and mudslides there for Central America. No problem for the United States mainland. So let's look at the GFS. This is where we are at 1 o'clock tomorrow, 1 o'clock Thursday. We've got the ridge in place still. We've got the 588 ring up to about Huntsville. Down below that, the surface boundary is trying to push in here. It's not going to move through in a hurry because of the upper ridge, but maybe a few showers entering northwest Alabama tomorrow afternoon. More likely tomorrow night. Then Friday, the showers just kind of fizzle out and drift to the south of here. So more than likely, the better chance of showers from roughly 6 o'clock tomorrow evening until maybe noon on Friday. And a north breeze kicks in on Friday. We'll start to turn cooler. The high will be close to 70. Saturday, starting off the weekend, the amplitude increases. Nice trough on the east coast, a northwest flow aloft here, and that's some cool air advection. And what a beautiful day that should be. A sunny sky with a high close to 70. And Sunday, same deal. Beautiful. Low to mid-70s with early morning lows down in the chilly 40s. A fabulous fall weekend. Monday of next week, we stay dry. Tuesday, weather stays rain-free. Wednesday of next week, note that storm on the lee of the Rockies looks like maybe a snowstorm, not a snorestorm. That's when you sleep all night. A snowstorm brewing maybe for Denver. And down below that, there's a look at the cold core upper low developing over the plain states. The next day on Thursday the 24th, it rotates through here as a short wave, and down below that, that could be a pretty good rain event. So again, out there toward the end of next week, we should have a fairly decent rain opportunity. The guidance has been fairly persistent there. 3 days later, whoa, Nelly, look at this thing. Are you kidding me? Big old 588 ridge on the west coast and a whopper of a trough over the country's midsection. And look down below that. You know, if this were January, that could be a major snowstorm. Big surface low coming up through Dothan and Panama City with cooler air in place here. But no, it's not January, it's October. But if that's right, that could be a good rain and a big pop of cold air after that. And at the end of the forecast period, Halloween, October 31st. Westerlies are fairly active and fairly far to the south, but relatively zonal there. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes on our blog, alabamawx.com. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.
Weather.